I'm here. I'm here. But am I really here? I mean, it does look like I'm here. Let's see if that's working first. Yes. Okay, cool. Alright. Do social media stuff and then I'll, start. I am genuinely excited for math. Probably one of my favorite fights in this Alliance raid. Okay. Oh, I also gotta do this. Alright. Do that. Alright, Nightbot seems to be working very good. Alright. Take a swig of my stay awake juice. Let's go on ahead and take care of this second set of Alliance raids. Ideally, I want to do all of them. The remaining ones, rather. Uninvited. Oh, good. Well, I've been uninvited. Later, guys. Nose is still itchy. Throat, where in the world have you been? Did you not receive all my summons? Principal Lexintel's research into the R-site may have finally borne fruit. Wow, that quick. We must hurry to the Prima Vista before they embark on some grand and perilous adventure without us. Yes, I remember it. I gave her that accent. It's only been a day. Alright, if you would follow me to the shuttle, good sir. Or the Prima Vista, please. Sorry we're late, I was getting my knives polished. Even though I don't have knives on at the moment. Throat, Lady Murla, thank you for answering my summons. Master Garland was kind enough to send for an Archon from Charlian, and I thought it only right that you be present to hear her findings. To be frank, summoning Makoto was more Ishtola's idea. I came along to see what light she could shed on this mystery. Oh, hello. Mikoto? I am Mikoto of House Jimba, a Doman, though my years in Charlene have made me a stranger here. You must be Throat Garrote, fabled liberator of men, slayer of false gods, warrior of light. Thought you'd be taller. Already we're off to a fantastic start. You're pretty though, so I'll let it slide. us speak of the crystal.
Ahem. The Odious, one of but many Arstite shards that aided noble Delita's rise to regent.
My apologies, the Odious is no ordinary crystal, even discounting its obvious historical importance. The specimen is more than a simple manifestation of elementally aspected energies. It is rather an ethereal lodestone whose facilitation of both the absorption and transmission of distant frequency and NR type harmonic vibrations has been observed to promote ethereal amplification. That's a lot of words. The resultant neuroharmonic disturbance allows for a highly unique admittance of CPRS waves that, instead of radiating outward with a determinate factor of dispersal, instead resonate inward at a frequency so labored, my estimates place the rate of VRT decay at upwards of several centuries. Though I must admit I lack sufficient variates to complete a truly comprehensive graphical assessment.
While that explanation may elicit admiring nods from your professors at the Academy, it will earn you only blank looks here. Take a deep breath and try again, this time in a language those of us without the echo might comprehend. You think I can comprehend that too, Sid?
My apologies, I merely thought...
Apologies will see us no nearer to an answer, and a simpler explanation will.
Simpler, right. Ether is not only the building block of all things material, but those immaterial as well. Thoughts, memories, feelings, one's very will are all understood to be ethereal phenomena, and can be measured as such. Unlike most crystals, which can only emit elemental energies, the aurosite is tuned not only to absorb ether, but ether specific to the immaterial. The ether is then stored and manipulated within its crystalline confines until external stimuli precipitate release.
A little better. You're getting there. Try again.
Under appropriate conditions, a strong will or desire can become imprinted upon the aurosite and stored until fermentation, at which time the desire becomes manifest.
Fermentation. What my studious young friend has tried to say is that the Odious takes one's deepest fantasies and makes them reality.
Yes, that is simpler. You may choose to think of it as a process akin to that of summoning a primal.
Oh, well, I understand that completely.
There being one marked difference, the primal summoning requires a supplemental energy source, such as a horde of elementally charged crystals. Our side, on the other hand, has the capacity to serve as its own source of power.
Oh. And I guess my character knows something that I don't at the moment. We know from the Durai papers that Argath was never king of Ivalice. He was slain in battle during the War of the Lions.
Yet the Argath encounter during the recent expedition carried himself as if he had been crowned regent. I believe this was merely the aurosite in his possession making realizing his desire to rule. I am informed that he uttered the same words over and over again for the duration of the confrontation which unfolded. If that's the case, it is possible that it was not actually Argath who uttered them, but the aurosite itself.
If the Durai papers are accurate, Argath was a weak and petty noble who believed that his blood entitled him to power. The aurosite took belief and twisted into the abomination we, throat put to the sword. Or knife, if you will. Two, in fact.
Are you saying the crystal could prove a threat?
I think that's what they're trying to get at. The aurosite, Alma, and not necessarily. Ramza seemed to fare well enough. There's no record of the young regent being manipulated by the artifacts he gathered. In the hands of the just, the Alliance should prove harmless, even beneficial. Sure about that? To paraphrase, it's not the weapon that kills, but the one who wields it. No, where have I heard that before? Ah yes, it was Emperor Galvus's justification for taking the marvels of Magitech and applying them to the manufacture of arms. Where, after all, was the harm if it allowed him to bring order to the 3 great continents?
You draw an intriguing parallel, Master Garland. The properties of these crystals are so singular, I do begin to wonder if they, like Magitech, are the products of science and not nature. That they were created by someone to... But who? What manner of person would even be capable of such a feat?
I can name a few people. My computer did a weird thing. Hold on a second. Everything still seems to be going. It's always the monitor on my, it's always my laptop screen, not this screen. It's weird. I really hope the graphics card on this laptop isn't starting to cack it, which would be really weird. Anyway, let's let me hide the face cam and continue. I just want to see if anything froze on the feed. Yeah, let me do a quick test as well. Everything looks okay. All right. Okay. Let's continue. Now that is an interesting question, the answer to which I look forward to hearing. Regrettably, I have pressing matters to attend to elsewhere. Fear not, however, Makoto's insight will prove far more beneficial than anything I might accidentally contribute. Good day to all. Yeah, get back to catching up with your husband. Well, I thought it was obvious I ship him.
What I don't understand is... if the Duma was imprinted with Argav's deepest desires, then whose desires are rattling about inside the Odious? I had the selfsame question and thus conducted a thorough inspection of the crystal upon my arrival. The results were inconclusive. Traces of ethereal activity were present, but to all intents and purposes, the vessel was empty. Empty, but what are the voices I heard?
Voices? I heard nothing of the sort. The only voices you heard, Alma, were in your stubborn head. Really, Ramza?
Ramza, why won't you...
Shall we speak of voices, then? What of yours, Alma, a resident voice of dissent? You have done naught but question the wisdom of our research from the moment we left Garlemald. Would you put your petty worries above our family's calling? Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I don't really like Ramza. You would never? Then why evolve a gossip monger, a goody two-shoes, and this flying mole? I was about to say, I thought he was calling me a mole. A flying mole. Please tell me you can see that. I genuinely thought he was calling me a flying mole. Give me even more reason to hate him. But yeah, he's a complete jackass right now. Oh, a storage node. Don't mind if I do! Oh. Those types of... okay. Thought I'd be able to spy and sell stuff. Damn it. Oh, it's not one of these types of cutscenes. Okay.
Am I interrupting? Oh, please do go on. My acceptance into your fine troops ranks can wait until I have said their piece, Kupo.
Guards, get this.
Montblanc. The name's Montblanc. Denizen of Damascus Desert, seeker of thrills and adventure extraordinaire, but you can call me Montblanc, Kupo.
Dalmasca has long been known as a melting pot for myriad cultures, where minor races such as the Sikh, the Banga, and the Viera might live in relative harmony with the Hur, Elzin, and others. Yet there is no record of a prominent Mughal population.
Most likely because we are neither prominent nor populous. My people are nomadic by nature, ever drawn by to the elusive frontier and the freedom she promises, Kupo.
Mughal?
Of course I'm a Mughal, Kupo. You think the adorable wings and fluffy palm would have given it away. Now, about my admission to the Majestic...
I will allow no such thing. The Majestic is the Empire's premier theater company. We will not sully its good name by granting refuge to a fluttering ball of fur. And furthermore, how in the world did this abomination bore the Prima Vista in the first place? By means of his wings, were to guess. As for his admission to our company, I do not seem to recall race, creed, or allegiance on my list of prerequisites. Do you?
No, Father.
Very well then. Montblanc, what is it exactly that calls you to the stage? Our stage.
What else? The Zodiac Grave story, Kupo. Never before have I witnessed something so amazing, so moving. Sitting, well, technically hovering about there in the audience as the story unfolded around me, I knew I was witnessing something special, something positively transcendental, Kupo. It was then that I realized I either had to be a part of it or go to my grave a bitter and broken Mughal.
I see.
Was this realization before or after you swore you simply had to become the realm's greatest marauder, Kupo?
Birdie, how did you...
Perhaps you'd have more success at running away if you didn't reveal your grand designs to every other fool who you'd happen to meet, Kupo. Was it not but 20 nights ago you took up the axe, Kupo? Now here you are professing your passion for the stage before Carvey gave it a single notch in your haft. Do you not remember, to he who churns the butter goes the sweetest bread?
But how is one to savor the said butter bread if his head is in the belly of a fearsome beast? You accuse me of giving up when I merely came to the realization that continuing would end in failure. Only through the change of course could I reach my final destination, Kupo.
And that destination is what? Mummer? Are you sure it's not Geomancer? Arithmetician? Templar? Do not bother answering, Kupo. We all know you'll be singing a different tune come cockcrow.
This is where you're mistaken, Hurdy. I was destined to be a thespian. I can feel it in my fur. The role of Delilah was made for me, Kupo.
Kupo, enough! The actors in our company trained at the Empire's finest institutes. They represent the pinnacle of the profession not only in Garlemald, but across the entire world. A vagrant bat mole like you could never hope to share the stage with such artists, let alone play the part of a hero like Delilah. You yourself admitted you were too craven to face a solitary beast. How do you imagine you would fare against a pack of theater critics? Any troop would need proof of valor before it could even consider.
Craven! You call me a cheat and call me a cur, but do not, sir, call me Craven. I accept your challenge, slay but one foul beast by my own hand, and the Majestic Theater Company will accept me into its ranks, Kupo.
Wait, I issued no such...
You are all here witnesses, Kupo. When I return with the head of a terrible beast in my gore-stained hands, you will all be honor-bound to welcome me, Montblanc the Mummer, into the fabled ranks of the Majestic. Good day.
Wonderful. What do we do now?
What do? We do nothing. If that Batmole wishes to throw himself on the horns of a stampeding so, I will not stand in his way.
I believe the proper term of derogation is molebat, and I should warn you, Moogles do not take kindly to those who use it.
Why must you always put yourself above others, brother? Did you learn nothing from Argaff's wretched example? Montblanc would never set him off on this fool's errand had you not made the challenge. If anything befalls my brother, his blood will be on your hands.
Throat, you are the only one of us among us capable of locating Montblanc and preventing disaster. On behalf of my brother, I beg your assistance.
What the hell did I rope myself into?
My brother can be rather simple-minded when it comes to such matters. Thinking to impress the Warrior of Light and his companions, Montblanc would likely choose the scene of your recent exploits to prove his worth, meaning Rabanastre, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon my language, but that Ramza really is an incurable little prick, is he not? How dare he speak to his sister and the Moogle in that matter? I couldn't decide which was worse, the things he said or the way the principal sat back and let him say them. But I suppose that's not of our concern. For now, let us concentrate on the task at hand. Finding that Moogle before he does something we all regret. What say we start nearby? Pier 2 Hub, perhaps?
Oh, we're exiting this. Okay. You're lucky your family's here, otherwise your legs would be completely cut in half. Literally. I'm also shocked that was the voice that came to mind when I was starting to do Montblanc's lines. I did not mean to do that voice, it was just the one that popped out of my mouth. And now now that that's the voice I've picked, I am cursed to stick with it. Great. Ow.
The Falcon Porter tells us they set a traveling blacksmith away to Yonsa, not a Bell Past. And why would that be of interest to us, you ask? Because said peddler of iron steel was seen to be carrying a bag stuffed to the brim with, and I quote, albino merfolk and purple bat wings. Montblanc! Not that we look like that, Kupo. The quickest route into Dalmasca is via the One River and its western tributaries. If Montblanc is bound for Rabanastre, he will seek passage in the Glittering Basin.
Oh, good. Well, I gotta teleport. Alright, heading over to Namai. I still haven't decided which job I'm gonna be using for this second setup, for this second Alliance raid. Keep reaching for that drink when I still have this to finish.
Oddly enough, this is also soothing my throat after doing those voices.
Definitely gonna be putting on some hot tea after this stream if I have to do so many voices. Oh no. Why did it have to be red chocobos? Getting out the big axe. Gonna hit me. Yep. Oh, good. It gives a vulnerability stack. I didn't know that. Get it off my back for a little bit. Oh, good, I can't interrupt it, so ow. Screw it, I'm just gonna tank it. That took way longer than I thought it was. And I've got 2 of these to answer for it.
Mont Blanc, what were you thinking? Have you any idea what you put your brother through? He's been worried sick.
Oh, who do you rams are right all along? I'm a failure, a flop, a flailing, flapping, foppish failure, Koopo. How can I play the part of the hero if I can't even ruffle the feathers of a single measly bird? The audience would see right through me like the spineless jellyfish I am.
Now wait, Mont Blanc. Not everyone can be a hero. Not even most heroes. Yes, the bossing of the man who deals the final blow, but what of his cater of loyal companions? Do you think Delaria united Ivalice on his own? Do you think Throtier was alone when he liberated Alamigo?
Not all wars are won on the front lines.
But of course they're not. Every campaign needs its brilliant architect. The mastermind who moves the pieces across the board. I, Mont Blanc, can be that mastermind.
Well, that was quick. Let us not dwell on the details. The day is saved and Mont Blanc has escaped sans scratch or sin to show for it. We should return to the Prima Vista before our luck runs out.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I didn't expect to be facing 2 red chocobos. Like, at all. And I also didn't expect that Choco Meteor move to give me a vulnerability stack. I guess this is the quickest way. It is. Perfect. Alright, get me to the airship landing so I can get back on the Prima Vista so we can get closer to getting our Alliance Raid on. Passage to the Prima Vista, let's go. conquering hero. Oh, hi. Please, the ship is a place of peace. Release my sister or you will answer to me.
When the cat's away.
Put that damnable thing down, Ramza. You're not helping matters.
We have no quarrel with you or yours. We only seek aid in finding our leader, Bagamnan.
You seek our help? You who threatened to kill my father, who stole his work and made fools of us all? Never. Silence, Ramza. They have Almna. We will hear what they have to say.
As I said, we have no quarrel with you. We only did what was necessary to secure an audience. We surrender our weapons and offer your journal as an act of good faith.
It's like, oh, what the hell am I supposed to do? Drop the gun? Okay.
This is all rather a lot to digest, but your claims do coincide with what we have learned about the R site.
You're saying that crystal did something to our captain.
After being emptied of Argath's will, the Duma sought that of another to sate its appetite for ether.
You're saying the crystal ate our captain?
Not his body, no, only his soul.
His soul?
Tell me, what in your opinion was the leader's deepest desire? What was it that he longed for above all else in the world? Why waste your breath reasoning with these lizards? They showed themselves for the beasts they are when they put a knife to your throat. Yeah, he's a little bit of a racist prick. I don't like him.
First molebats, now lizards? This one's tongue is pure poison!
Want me to chop it off? I got an axe to do it. Why are you hiding behind me?
The boy can call us what he pleases. For our past failings, we deserve no better.
Your failings?
30 summers have come and gone, yet not a night goes by that I do not wake in sweat at that memory. We were Fusiliers in the Damascan army, stationed in the royal stronghold at Nalbana.
Nalbana Fortress was reputed to be impenetrable. Its fall to the 4th Legion proved a turning point in the Imperial campaign, dealing a crushing blow to Damascan morale and ultimately marking the beginning of the kingdom's end.
Bagamnan was our captain, and once it was clear that the day would not be ours, Prince Ralza, commander of the garrison at Nalbana, tasked him with one final mission. Our unit was to escort His Highness's twin sister, the Princess Ashalia, away from the fortress and thence to safety, but things did not go as planned. I still remember the words she uttered as she lay dying in the captain's arms but a stone's throw from where the Gamsife waterway drains into the sea. Even as the fog of death descended upon her, she smiled and told us, The very people who had failed her to survive. For as long as even a single Damascan stood, our nation would never truly perish.
Why the hell do I do this to myself?
But it should not have been us who survived. By failing to protect our charge, we betrayed the princess and her memory, and brought shame upon our race. So yes, we are not but cold-blooded lizards deserving of whatever scorn you deign to heap on us.
I think we may safely assume a deep-seated hatred toward the invaders of his homeland, coupled with the self-loathing born from a sense of powerlessness. The darkness that lurks in the heart of Bagamnon is a little different from that which drove Argath, the self-same emotions that were to Norse the Duma.
Stop speaking in riddles, Charlian.
She's saying your brave captain will eventually turn into a monster, or rather, more of one.
Garlean lies.
What they say is true. If we do not find Bagamnon and the Duma soon, none of us are safe, present company included. Do you have any idea where he might have gone? Any at all?
Wait, look at this. Something has been added to the final page of my journal. It's getting to a point where I can't keep their voices steady.
Then the captain must have put it there. Only he had access to it. Until we found it in the pack he left behind, that is.
Is this Dalmascan?
Indeed, it is. It says Ridorana.
The lighthouse. Why would he write that? In an old man's journal, no less.
There's a place on the Volnard Sea, far to the south of Rabanastre, where the ocean tumbles into a gaping maw more than a malm across, the Ridorana Cataract. Legend would have us believe that it is the entrance to the Hell of Water. Many a scholar seeking to prove otherwise have descended into the chasm, some even by airship, but not a one has returned.
I finished my coffee already. I need to take my recycling out soon. So yeah, Bagamnon's gone AWOL. You'll never guess what actually happens to him. I must admit to knowing little of Ridorana save that which Lady Bakoda shared with us. Before we expend valuable time and resources traveling to that so remote a place, I must review my notes and see if there's any mention of the Abyss. We shall share our findings soon as we learn aught of interest. Okay. Let's get this over with. Our studies reveal that Ridorana is the name of both a massive gap in the southern Volnard Sea and the lighthouse once manned by the Royal Damascan Navy to prevent ships from succumbing to the cataract's currents. I stress once manned, as the tower has lain empty since its candle keeps abandoned their posts after the fall of Rabanastre. But if Faros Sirius offers any indication of what can befall a lighthouse in the absence of its caretakers... Oh yeah, Faros Sirius. Yes, but the real question is how all this ties in with the Evolution legend. Cursory examination of the Zodiac Brave story reveals no mention of a Ridorana. Yet it seemed foolish to assume that a name could not change in the centuries since the tale was writ. So I thought to cross-reference texts on modern Islebardian history with our translations of the Dry Papers. And after exhaustive re-examination of my ancestors' notes, I discovered that there was not a single entry on Ritterana. And while a mention of the Vulnered Sea was abundant, I found no reference whatsoever to any cataract or lighthouse within its waters. Ramsa's discovery prompted me to examine the mystery from a different perspective. What if there were no mystery at all? What if, at the time of Delita's rise, the chasm did not exist yet? There is more, but only a visit to the lighthouse will enable us to confirm our theories with any certainty. Well then, let's go. The Ritterana Lighthouse lies far from civilization. You would be wise to provision for the trip here in Higashi. An adventurer always comes prepared, of course. Got everything I need right here. And we fly away again! Damn! Looks very similar to the one that is in Final Fantasy XII, and that is actually by design, I guess. Because this raid focuses primarily on stuff in Final Fantasy XII, I believe. It's still this type of cutscene. Something is very wrong here. Mayhap it's best if we split our fellowship into two parties. One to delve into the tower steps and one to observe from afar. As acting expedition subleader, I appoint you captain of the first. You may use the spyglass to aid in your search for the missing lizard. Thank you very much, racist prick. I'll be back before you know it.
Damn it, brother, where are you?
Brave, brave Ramza, just staying behind. Friggin' prick. Oh, never mind. This location appears to offer an adequate view. Climb up and scan the area for any sign of Bagamnon. Excuse me. Oh, there's a Moogle. There's a Bwanga. What about over here? Somewhere on the island, find him before it is too late. Oh, there he is.
You found him. Let me see. He needs our help.
Hold up. I'm coming with.
Prince Raltha, Princess Ashelia, I know you cannot forgive me. Nor should you. It is all my fault. I could not save you, could not save anyone but myself. I am so sorry. Bagamnan, wait!
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Traitors, have you no pride? You treat with the very men who laid waste to our homeland. You're mistaken, brother. There are no Imperials here. We've come to help.
I like that the little, oh no. Well. Yeah, he's gone crazy. I mean, to be fair, I do actually have 2 knives, but whatever.
I know what I see. My own kin sided with the enemy. How dare you stay my audience with the princess?
Naduma!
That's not, oh good. It's glowing.
It was him, Kupo. It's showing him what he wants to see.
Wit, murderous!
Oh. Whoa. Gunfire?
Bagamnan!
Damn right I did it.
So this is the end.
Recite the words, satisfy the covenant, relinquish thy soul unto me, and be granted that which thou desirest most of all in the world.
Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. Look at me, brother. Look at me. In sword etched he his fading memories. Don't you die, not yet. In stone his tempered skill. We promised we'd all go together when our time came. You can't leave us here. By sword attested, by stone revealed.
That light, where have I seen it before? Oh no. Oh. He's been lonely lately. Oh, he just vanished. How convenient. Whatever are you doing? You need to leave the lighthouse right away. Right away, do you hear? Yeah, you could say that again. It is as we feared, then. Bagamnan's soul is lost. Much as I wish it were otherwise, I fear Bagamnon is beyond saving. Yet we cannot suffer what is left of him to become a distraction.
Yeah, so he recited something and then his arm grew very big, like he was lonely for years or something.
Father, now's not the time to abandon this quest. We are meddling with forces beyond.
Enough, Almna. Enough, Almna. The adults are talking. While Throat was searching for the lizard, I inspected an area exposed foundation at the base of the lighthouse. And you were right, Father. The lighthouse is built squarely atop the ruins of what can only be the clockwork city of Gog.
The what work city of who?
According to the Zodiac Brave story, the clockwork city of Gog was a metallic metropolis wherein airships, automata, and other technological marvels of the age were first conceived. Little is said about its location, however, save that it was far away.
While the dry papers do not say a great deal more, they do mention that the land upon which the legendary city was built was severely limited, an inconvenience that forced its inhabitants to build up rather than out. Which led me to ask myself, what if the reason the land was limited was because the land in question was an island? But that still would not explain the omission of the cataract. It is inconceivable that the authors would neglect to mention so prominent a landmark had it existed. And then when I found it, a lone passage regarding Gog's fall, while the particulars were missing, it appears the city was abandoned after an explosion left half of it in ruin. I believe that this explosion may have undermined a portion of the seabed. It need only have been a small area at first, one that could well have gone unnoticed during the Exodus. As time passed, however, the waters would have continued to wear away at the rocks, slowly widening the gap until we have what lies beneath us today. This would explain why there's no mention of Ritterana prior to that present era. Come, Father, will you not tell them the rest, or of the possibility we Garleans are descended in part from the displaced citizens of Gog? Would explain how the Empire was able to forge its armies of iron even before the discovery and application of elegant technology. And it may also explain why the legend of Ivalice has resonated with our people for centuries, despite the fact that the Lost Kingdom was, as far as we can tell, in a quite different corner of the world. An interesting if somewhat ambitious theory, but to return to your original claim, it is your belief that the Ritterana Lighthouse stands atop what is left of... What the hell is going on outside? Is someone doing a drag race? It's squealing tires and I thought it was coming from the game. Anyway.
That necklace, where did you get it, girl?
It was my mother's.
Your mother's?
It was my late wife's most cherished possession. Why do you ask?
But Gumner had a talisman he would wear beneath his jerkin. He refused to take it off even when bathing. He said it was special. I only saw it a few times, but it looks exactly like the one your daughter wears.
And what are you implying, Lizard? That my sister stole it, or my late mother?
Neither. I spoke of the similarity, that is all.
Can you believe the nerve of this boy?
Enough, Ramzar. Guests are merely concerned for the well-being of their kin. But what of our kin? What of them, Ramza? Do you imagine our kin to be better than theirs in some way? Or anyone else's for that matter? I apologize, Father. Do you? Do you really? We have but one clear purpose, son, and that is to prove the existence of Ivalice and clear our family's name. Do not allow anger or hate to lead you from that path. Now we have a lost city to explore. Almost an hour into the stream, and we're finally getting to go into the Ritterana Lighthouse. Are you ready for some math? Because I sure am. Alright, let's go ahead and do this as Red Mage. Yeah, he's a little racist prick. Oh yeah, changed up my Red Mage Lamb a little bit. I think it kind of looks... I think Clive's chest piece kind of looks cool on a Red Mage. Even with the base color. I just decided to dye it a little bit Dalamud red to make it match the hat a little bit better. And speaking of gear, oh yeah, Orchestrion roll. Also, hey, Chocobo soup. Oh good, I can dye it! So I can make myself a red Chocobo, if I want. I'm probably just gonna stick this in the chest, in the drawer, and never do anything else with it. What do I have? What do I have for caster? 400. I could upgrade a couple of pieces. 4 for special leg gear. Oh, I could definitely use some upgrades for this guy. So, if you don't mind, I'm actually going to go on ahead and teleport to Rhalgar's Reach. Actually, I can just teleport to No, I do have to go over here. Kugane gets me the 400, item level 400 gear. So yeah, let me go on ahead and redeem some of this stuff to get some 380 gear. Hello, goodbye. Omega Parts Exchange. Alphascape part exchange for Disciple of Magic. What can I get? 50. What needs to be traded in the most? Well, legs for 1. Casting. Mask of Casting. That's not as essential, but I am going to take it. And now I've got assorted things that I can get. I need a bracelet and a ring. There we go. 5 new pieces of gear. Damn! Alright, let's go on ahead and put this stuff on. Oh, that's the bracelet. Boop! Mask of Casting. That does not look good at all. There's the ring. Jacket, and I'll be putting that into the lamb dresser. Update. Definitely not going to equip that. Glamour plate. Apply. Update. There we go. Aha! So now the one in last place is Warrior, but I'm gonna try to get some Alliance Raid gear for my tank. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, let's go on ahead and head back. Let's see if I can get back before the queue pops. My throat is still hurting a little bit. Alright, over to the Prima Vista. God, feels like something's in my eye. Alright. Well, that took a while. Where's the lift? Oh, it's over this way. Alright, back at the bridge. Now we just wait. I really cannot wait for the 2-die system to come with the next expansion, because I want to see what the other piece on the median gear is going to be dyeable. Because I know the chest part itself is dyeable, but what else on this thing is going to be dyeable? Is the chainmail going to be dyeable? Because that would be very nice. Alright. Nope, just got nothing to do but wait. Seriously, I got nothing right now. Oh, hey, I think a healer joined. Oh! Then we lost a couple of DPS and the tank. I don't want to tank an Alliance raid. It's too much pressure. I may tank the third one, actually. Because there's a chance I'm not going to be the main tank. I'll just be a weak DPS. I'll be a blue DPS. I'm gonna get up and stretch. I'll be right back. I have returned! And we're still waiting for a queue to pop. I need to get around to cleaning this chalk mount. He's looking at me. It's like an oil paint. It's like an oil painting. The character in the painting always seems to be looking at you. might have something else going while I'm waiting for the queue to pop. Definitely don't want to have it be a PC game. Let me just play a little bit of Cross while I wait. Oh, we got 2 tanks now. I could have been number 3, but yeah, like I said, I'm not really enthused about tanking Alliance Raids. A little too much pressure. Alright. I love spam emails. Anything change with the queue? I can't really see since I don't have my glasses on at the moment because I'm cleaning them. They get incredibly dusty at work, oddly enough. We're a little bit better. Oh good, 2 healers joined. Shouldn't be long now. 30 minutes later. Shouldn't be long now. I'm actually gonna stop the recording until the queue pops. I meant pause, not stop. Now I'm gonna have 2 separate videos. Oh well. I'm still streaming though, so that's good. I am still streaming, right? Okay, yeah. Cool. Cool. I am still streaming. Really hope I don't have anything like dropped frames. No? Good. Okay. Now it says I'm away from keyboard. Well, because I just haven't clicked back on the game. Would love it if I could do this one. I guess this means I'm going to be doing 3 streams for the Return to Ivalice Raids. I want to do math so bad. I'm a stone cold degen. Yep, and my laptop screen did that thing again. I really need to figure that out about this computer. Well, lost a healer, but, I think we gained a DPS. Oh my god. 24 minutes for this. How much you want to bet if I queue up as a healer, I will get in immediately? I'm just gonna hide the webcam until the queue pops. I hit the chat! I really hope this isn't like a 70-minute queue. Also, I was joking about the 30 minutes later thing. This goes on for like 15 minutes. I may go on ahead and just end the stream, and then we'll just come back tomorrow and try to queue for it again. This is really getting ridiculous. Do not have time to wait. 30 freaking minutes. Party. Let's see if there's anything going on. All healer run. And then Royal City of Rabanastre. Well, don't want to do that again. It's an all healer run. Okay. Nah. Not worth it. Everything else is a locked duty. Because it's content I haven't unlocked yet, or can't really get to at level 70.
always had this one? I haven't really felt a need to use it, I guess. I guess this is the one that red mages never really use. It doesn't send you forward toward an enemy. It doesn't give you distance. So, and it shares a cooldown with displacement. So, what is the point of it? Seriously, it's never taken me this long to get into the Rotorana Lighthouse. I'll give it 5 more minutes. If it doesn't, I don't get into it tonight, then I'll go on ahead and try again tomorrow. Oh my god. Screw it, webcam back on. Well, we got 3 tanks. That's actually a good sign. Oh, Alphascape Savage and Deltascape Savage. Oh wow, nothing but locked duties there. Can't even do any of the high-end duties. Oh, 3 healers. Wonder if it's taken into consideration Alliance Raid roulette.
26, 12 out of 24. We're halfway there, at least. When the time elapsed hits 40 minutes, I'll call it. Because this is just ridiculous. Alright. 45 seconds left. If it doesn't show up in 45 seconds, then I'm calling it. We'll try this again next stream. How? How? Really had to wait till the last freaking second, didn't you, game? Oh, hey, look. Guess what? I just started the recording. Yeah. The timer was almost at 40 minutes. Oh God, please. Thank you. All right. We're finally in. The Ritorana Lighthouse. Oh God, 5 lalas. Very nice. All right. I will be watching the cutscene, and it is quite a long one. Oh, God. Well, we're gonna die from laundry detergent. Oh, got pushed back. A lot of water in this one, isn't there? Maybe I should get close to... Okay. I am really enjoying the, Final Fantasy XII music. Oh God.
I waited for this moment, Garlean swine. Come! The blood of my fallen brothers feeds my hate! The Empire is a cancer! And I am the father's blood! I'll tell you that from him! Escape this! Your suffering is not yet over. You will not have mercy. Agony and sorrow. Escape this! Agony and sorrow! Recognize the butter! Your suffering is not yet over. I'll tell you, live from it! Escape this! Your pain is my pleasure. You will not have mercy. Your suffering is not yet over. Agony and sorrow. I, the captain, shall deliver the king's justice! Feel the wrath of my brothers! You will pay for what you have done! With blood! This is far from finished, Guardians! Rush a knife through butter! Your suffering is not yet over. My wounds hurt my strength. Enough! Rush a knife through butter! Your suffering is not yet over. You may have escaped me in this life, but I shall be waiting in the next.
Okay, good. My mic is working now. I guess the input changed. Accommodation. Give it to the Lala tank. Oh, hey, a construct. I need. Also gonna need on all this. Hey, I got a orchestrion roll. Arithmetician's robe. Pass. Ulhan's trousers, pass. Yeah, take that. Oh, I already got that. Okay. And pass. And I'm passing all the cards. All right. Who else needs to roll on the on this? I am kind of surprised that my mic input changed. That sucked. Alright, so there's something special about this place. And I'm gonna wait for everyone else to leave before I do this. Okay. Is he waiting for me to leave? Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna go. Alright. So, there's something really special about this place. You can actually go back to the third boss. But you can't go back this way, I don't believe. No, I don't think it'll let you. Well, somebody got the construct besides me. Yeah. So, in order to get back down there... gotta go to the teleportation crystal. Crystal to teleport. We go back to the beginning of the dungeon. And I think in order to get over there, we actually have to go on foot. Let me try. Crystal to teleport. Does this work? It does not. Okay, yeah. So we do have to go on foot the entire way. It is worth it, in my opinion. Which means I'm going to be doing a lot of hoofing it. And yeah, I do believe it is entirely worth it. I unfortunately cannot change my job, so The subject of the thumbnail is actually going to be having me as a red mage. You'll see what I mean. And we'll definitely be able to get back to the exit so we can get out of here. I'm the only one left. Everyone else is gone. Cool. I get this moment all to myself. Excuse me. Unless they change something, this is gonna be very hilarious. Any teleportation crystal will just take you right to the end and we'll have to start all over, so you have no choice but to hoof it if you want this. Weep. Spider's Bones. Clockwork City of Gog. Unfortunately, Begamnon. Well, yeah, we had to put an end to him.
High into the sky, into the Clockwork City.
Not showing it yet, so the surprise is not really spoiled yet. Oh God, please be there. Please be there. Yeah. There it is. This is what he's doing when you're in the black hole. All right. And here is what I'm gonna do. And oop. Look at that. This is why I love this one so much. Not just because of math, but because of this. I'm definitely going to be able to get a thumbnail out of this. I'm just going to let it run for a little bit. I want to stay here for a while, actually. But I know that would be boring, so we got to keep going. You just keep on dancing, friend. I respect it. There it is. I'm glad it's still here. And now we're back. And now I can get out. And that is why it's worth it. To do that at least once whenever you're doing this. Whenever you're doing this raid. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, I still have cutscenes to go through. Boop. Mother's necklace, but what is it doing here unless... Oh! Okay, I didn't remember that happened. Ramza? Hmm. I mean, I know you're a racist, but, weird. Oh. Mama. Mama, are you there? I'm here, Ramza. Extraordinary. The stones are different, but the craftsmanship is identical. However did it come to be in Bagomnan's possession? Though they are indeed of a different shape, the stones appear to be cut from the same crystal.
Oh, they are! Aurosite!
Aurosite? And what makes you say that?
Can you feel it? Can't you feel it? You can feel it, can't you, Hody?
Do you recall me telling you that Bagomnan considered the necklace special?
Why don't we get Bwagi as a playable race? Could definitely do something with that.
It was special because it was entrusted to him by Prince Rosler. He was to return it to Princess Ashelia upon delivering her highness from Nalbada Fortress.
A family keepsake. Of course, in each necklace, each Aurosite has acted as a lodestone, drawing both our parties closer to Ivalice. Indeed, Father, the Aurosite guides us. Ramza, are you recovered? Thank you, sister. I am well now. From what we know of the Duma and the Odious, the vestiges of one's will may endure in an Aurosite. Could it be, then, that the desire of the former owner or creator of these necklaces was simply to return to Ivalice? Well, who could have that been? Ramza Beolv. He wanted people to return to his homeland to uncover the truth behind the kingdom's founding. But then why show us Lazalia and Gog, you ask? Simple. We are being tested. The Aurosite is measuring our worth, seeing if we're deserving of that truth. You say these things as if you knew them, but how could you? Nothing we've uncovered suggests anything of the kind. I know you have your doubts, but I can assure you they are misplaced. For now, I must ask you to trust me, Lady Murilla. Lady Murilla? Since when did you... Ramza, are you feeling quite yourself? Of course I am, sister dearest. I've never felt better. I guess the bigotry got zapped out of his body.
I sense a disturbance in the ether.
Well, as long as the bigotry got zapped out of him, I don't mind.
Father, these necklaces are gifts. Gifts from the old gods who once watched over the Evilicians. It is proof that we have their blessing. With the necklaces and Odious, we can finally prove...
Yeah.
Whoa. Are you good? Thank you, Throat. I know not what came over me. What I do. Ramza, you must rest. Leave me be, Alma. Did I not tell you I'll be fine? Alright. Another adventure under our belt, say Throat? I best put pen to page before the details fade. Lysalia, and now Gog. One would think our discovery is more than sufficient to prove the Lexentale's claims, at least with the regard to Ivalice's existence. But something tells me that until Jeromus has proof of that his ancestors were not the heretics the church painted them to be, he will not rest. And then there's the curious case of Ramza, at Alma's throat one moment and all Sister Dearest the next. It's like a different person when he came to, yet I seem to be alone in wondering exactly what happened to him back at the lighthouse. If you ask this lady, he must have taken quite the bump to the head when he fell. Then again, it didn't take him long to turn back into a spiteful little self, so all's well that ends well. Yep. Alright, well, that is it for the second set of Alliance Raid quests and the second wing of the Alliance Raid. Now let me actually stop the recording for real. That went on for way too long because of the queue times. I really did not expect 40 minutes. But we got in there in the end, and I didn't have to put it off until next time. So I can get the thumbnail that I wanted out of this. Alright, so next stream's going to be on Tuesday. And I did not know that there was a Splatfest going on this weekend. So I'm skipping it this time. If I had known about it and was not blindsided, I probably would have done it. But I'll try again for next time. Alright, so that's it. Next week is going to be another side order video and another recorded Final Fantasy XIV video, maybe. I might be putting that off another week. Who knows? But the next recorded videos are going to be the Manderville quests. I cannot wait. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday for the final wing of the Alliance Raid. Take it easy, and have a good night.